Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It honestly feels like it's been so long since I've sat down and done a favorites video, which is what we're doing today. So today's video is going to be a bunch of my October favorites. So I feel like this might be a long one. I have a lot of favorites to share with you, so I do want to jump right into it. I have this disorganized pile of goods behind me that I want to share with you. So we're gonna jump right in, but if you guys like favorites videos, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my uploads. So first, I am so excited because guess what, you guys? Today's video is sponsored. I know that you guys are always happy for me when I get a sponsorship. I only choose sponsorships that I 100% love the brand, trust the brand, know you guys will love the brand. So I don't do them a lot on my channel, but when I do, it is always something that I stand by 100%. And this one is perfect for the holiday season, and I will tell you why in just a minute. But this is my first favorite, and it is a fragrance subscription. So I'm sure that you guys have heard of Scentbird before, but if you have not, basically it is a fragrance subscription service. So basically for $15 a month, which is cheaper than your typical rollerball, I've paid way more for way less product, you're going to get a different fragrance of your choice every single month. So the perfumes come to your door in these adorable little twist up vials. They are sprayers, not roll-on. I prefer sprayers. I know my friends prefer sprayers, so I am very grateful for that because you can like put it in your hair. You don't have to just roll it on your wrist. So obviously you guys saw the little vials come in a bunch of different colors. I like them all, but when I am putting them in my purse, I like to have the white or black one, and they are interchangeable. So I'm going to show you how it works. Here is the little tubey, and all you do is twist it up, and then you're gonna reveal your little sprayer, and you can spritz your perfume. I have not put this on yet today. Did I even mention which perfume I received? It's from Glossier. I didn't even know that Glossier had a perfume until I browsed the Scentbird website, but it's called You by Glossier. So if you guys want to pull this out and check which perfume you're using, obviously, you twist it up like you're gonna spray it, but instead of spraying it, you simply pull the tube out. And this is gonna show you just how big this little sprayer is. By the way, I suck at explaining fragrances, but the Glossier one is a very fresh and clean scent. Like, in my opinion, I kind of smell like I just got out of the shower after spraying this. But Scentbird is amazing if you're like me and you outgrow scents really quickly, because obviously you get a new scent every single month. And these are a 30-day supply, but they're gonna last you longer than 30 days if you're not spraying yourself every single day, like twice a day. So you get anywhere from like 120 to 150 sprays out of one bottle, which is a ton of perfume. I personally have not gone through one in a month before. They always last me way longer because I rotate between my perfumes. So if you guys are hyped up about Scentbird now, if you've never heard of it, if you want to try it out, if you want to gift it to someone, which is why I like talking about it this time of year, I think it makes an amazing gift. Scentbird is going to give you guys a discount on your first month. If you use the code Kendall30, you're going to get 30% off, which brings the first month down to $10, which is an unbeatable price for a high-end perfume of this size. So that is all that I have to say about Scentbird. If you guys are interested in signing up, I'm going to go ahead and leave the link and discount code down below. But let's get into some more of my favorites and fails. So my next favorites are kind of a killer combination together, so I want to mention them together. I love them separately, but together it's unbeatable. So I have talked about this in my previous few videos, but the new Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer is the best concealer that I have tried to date. It is amazing. This one right here is in the shade Cotton Candy. I'm wearing it today. But I found the match made in heaven for this concealer, and it is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. My powder is in the shade Translucent Light. I do believe they have two different shades of this powder. But oh my god, you guys, when I apply this concealer underneath my eyes, this makes my wrinkles disappear. I don't know how it happens. I think it has a lot to do with the cooling tip. I have never experienced this before with a concealer, but I'm absolutely in love with it. But I have found that when I set it with this powder, it's a better combination than any other setting powder. So I don't know why I've been sleeping on this powder. It's been sitting in my drawer for a really long time. I know that I used to love it, and then I just wanted to experiment with everything else that I had. I had to mention both of these because chances are these are going to be making their way into the best of 2018 video that I will be doing this year because, like, wow, like I found a new every single day concealer routine with these. So those are my first makeup favorites. Next up is an eyeshadow palette, and I did not expect this to be as amazing as it is, to be honest with you. I had pretty low expectations for it when I first tried it, but you guys saw my reaction on camera to this, and I've been using it ever since. This is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry Palette. It's a naked palette. I thought I was so bored of naked palettes until I tried this palette. So I do have a get ready with me using this palette up on my channel, and I created the most beautiful, in my opinion, romantic, soft makeup look, and I've been recreating it almost every single day. I didn't do anything on my eyes today, but this has been stunning. But it is full of cherry shades, which obviously it's a cherry palette, but they blended absolutely beautifully, and they just complemented my eye color and my skin color, and I just wasn't expecting it. So this has become an unexpected eyeshadow palette favorite. And when I work something into a regular daily routine, I have to mention it to you guys because I feel like it takes over my life for a really long time until I find something that I like better. So this has been really competing with the Sultry palette from Anastasia. Like, I have probably been reaching for this more than that, and that's crazy because in my eyes this is colorful, even though it's not really colorful. But I really had to shout this out again because I wasn't just saying that for that video. I actually fell in love with this eyeshadow palette. Oh, okay, so I actually forgot to mention this with the concealer and the powder. This is a brush that has been applying the powder. This is my Sigma Spotlight Duster F37 brush. I have never reached for this for some reason until I received it again this month, I think I did. And then I was like, do I have this in my collection? And why don't I use it? So I started using this for my under eye powder. I honestly feel like I needed this in my life because it's not densely packed. And the ones that I was using before, I think they pushed too much powder underneath my eyes. And with wrinkles under my eyes, I feel like too much powder is not good. Like, that is what my downfall is. But I did want to mention this because I don't think I've ever mentioned an under eye like powder brush as a favorite, but it's like a necessary thing. So I've been loving this, and Sigma obviously is my favorite brush brand, and I love this brush. Next up is a drugstore favorite. I've been using this for the past week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. It had been sitting in my room for a while downstairs, and I was like, why haven't I tried this yet? So as soon as I did, I fell in love with it, especially for the price. This is a bronzer. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in the shade You're Dragging Me Down. It has the little imprint of a dragon in it, and it might be limited edition, and if it is, you obviously need to run and get it before it's gone. This is the perfect shade for me. It's not too dark, it's not too light, it's not too warm or too cool, and it blends like a dream. So I think that's all I have to say about that. It's probably around $5, which is unbeatable. Like, it's a $5 amazing bronzer. It's competing with my high-end, like Laura Mercier. Bare Minerals is my other favorite. I have a lot of favorite bronzers, but this is definitely on par with them, which I did not expect from the drugstore. So it 100% deserves a mention, and I really, really recommend it. I love when you can find a hidden gem at the drugstore because not everybody can spend $50 on a bronzer, and I don't want to spend $50 on a bronzer. So buy this, and then you can go buy like something else for $50, you know? All right, this next favorite, you guys are probably gonna hate me, and I kind of hate that this is not available yet. I don't know why it's not available yet. Is it available yet? This is the Huda Beauty makeup sponge. I don't even know what the name is for it because this did come in PR, and I threw away the packaging. So this came with the concealer, and it's so good. so good. It has such a pointy little tip, and right now it's like half wet, half dry because I used it yesterday and I didn't clean it. But it is an amazing sponge. I want to see what the price is because then I guess I can tell you if it's worth it, because obviously there are much cheaper, probably much cheaper sponges on the market, but it is amazing. So for when it does come out, if you guys have your eyes on it, or if you have like a coupon or something, it is an amazing sponge. Next up, I have the highlighter that I'm wearing. I'm wearing it on my cheekbones. I'm also wearing it on my nose, and I've been wearing it in all of my makeup looks recently. It is the newest highlighter from Ofra Cosmetics. It is the All of the Lights highlighter, so it combines 4 different highlights. Here is what the pan looks like. It is the most stunning highlighter because it has so many of my favorites in here, but also swirled together, it is the most gorgeous highlight. So my cheekbone is all of them swirled together, but I do like using them separately. So I have Blissful on my nose. I believe that Rodeo Drive, Star Island, and Pillow Talk are the other ones. I could be wrong, but this highlighter all in one is amazing. I love Ofra highlighters when they're separated like this because you can dip into them separately with your brush, or you can swirl them all together. And obviously you guys know that I think Ofra has like one of the best, if not the best, highlighter formula. So this is a gem. I've been loving this. All right, I have one more favorite, and then I have to start talking about like semi-fail and then fail. So my last favorite is not going to come as a surprise. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Diamond Milk. So I'm obviously not wearing this today. I wear this either on its own or over a very nude lipstick, and it makes my lips look amazing. Like, I get so many compliments on this lip gloss, not to mention it smells so good. It lasts a decent amount of time. It is definitely one of my favorite purchases of the year, which says a lot because I'm not like a super glossy lip lover, but when I do, I've been reaching for this. Okay, my next favorite also has a fail side to it. So this is like the transition into the fails. This is an amazing product, but it has a downfall, and I feel really stupid talking about it, but I feel like I need to tell you guys because I was not prepared for this. Okay, so this is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH02 brush. I use it for bronzer. I've witnessed Jaclyn using it for bronzer. I have people telling me it's not for bronzer, but that's what I use it for. And I used it for the Wet n Wild bronzer today. I use it all the time. I really enjoy this brush, but these white-haired brushes from Morphe are goat hair, and I'm not a vegan, cruelty-free YouTuber. I do prefer my makeup to be vegan and cruelty-free. I won't wear like mink lashes or anything like that, but it's not like, if you're coming to this channel for a vegan and cruelty-free YouTuber, like, that's not me. It's not about the fact that it's natural hair. That's not the problem. It would be the problem for a lot of people, but not me. That's not the fail. The reason for the fail is that when I washed this for the first time, it actually smelled like a goat. And I know that like people everywhere are gonna be like, well, yeah, because the hair belongs to a goat. Like, maybe don't use it. I totally understand that, but I never thought that a natural hair brush actually would smell like the animal that it came off of. Like, maybe call me stupid. Go ahead and call me stupid. But I thought that the hairs would go through like a bleaching, stripping type process or something like that to where it obviously wouldn't smell. It's like wool. Like, when you wear wool, does it smell like an animal? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't wear wool, but it stinks. It smells like a barnyard animal. Why? Okay, so my next fail, this is the fail, is kind of gonna come as a surprise, and I'm really disappointed in this one, and it just happened today. I wasn't gonna mention this in today's video, but it just happened as I was applying it, and I've come to the realization that I don't think I can wear Anastasia liquid lipsticks anymore because I've had other lipsticks that are way more comfortable. And I just realized that my fairy lights are not even on. I put this on today. This is the shade Catherine, which if you guys follow me closely, you know this is my favorite baddie shade. And it's such a beautiful color. I'm wearing it right now, but I struggled with it so badly in comparison to my Ofra or Jeffree lipsticks. This was so hard to apply, and it feels so drying. It feels like it's about to flake off of me. And when you mess up, when you apply this, you really can't go in and fix it. You have to remove it and try again. It's not like you can go over in any kind of layer. If I have a dupe for this somewhere in my collection, like in my Jeffree Star lipsticks, which very well could be, I'll let you guys know because I would much prefer a different formula. And unfortunately, this is in the fails today because it just happened. It just failed me so badly. It's so uncomfortable on my lips right now, even though it's so beautiful, and I know that I would get a lot of questions about it. It's a great shade. It's not my favorite formula anymore, and I found greener pastures in Jeffree Star Cosmetics and Ofra Cosmetics. So hopefully I can nail down a color similar to this one in the future, but I'm sorry, Anastasia. I'm sorry, this lipstick that's been with me for really long, it's probably expired. That's probably the problem. Okay, so this next product is a fail. It's not a fail because of the actual formula. The formula is okay, but I had some serious mishaps with this foundation, and I just feel like I have to tell you guys because I would not spend my money on this. It was sent to me multiple times because it's not their fault, but something happened where they kept sending me the wrong shade, and every single time the same thing went wrong with the packaging, and I think it's most likely going wrong with packaging that people are buying as well. I highly doubt that it's just PR. I feel like it's a problem with the manufacturing of the container. So this is the Il Maquillage foundation. It's a very expensive foundation. This is a new up-and-coming brand. I do have products from the brand that I love. I love the liquid lipstick. I actually wore it on an Instagram video, and it's a beautiful lipstick. I have two of them. The formula is great. The colors are great. The packaging is fine, but the foundation packaging has a serious flaw where you take this cap off. It's supposed to be a pump, but every single time that I've received this in the mail, it has been exploded. And so the foundation is leaking around the rim of the container, and it was exploded 3 times in a row. Not once, not twice, but 3 times it was exploded. The first 2 times they sent me the wrong color and it was exploded, and then they finally got the color right, but it was still exploded. So I'm not happy with this component. I did tell them about this, and hopefully they did take it into account, but I just feel like I had to tell you guys that because I just would not spend my money on this. I feel like this is over $50. I would not spend my money on this if it had a pump like that, because that would just be such a waste to receive it in the mail like that. And I haven't even wanted to reach for it to use it because of the pump and everything. So I don't mind the foundation. It's a super matte, super full coverage foundation, but I certainly wouldn't pay $50 for something that's probably going to arrive exploded. So I felt like I had to mention that. I'm not trying to diss an up-and-coming brand. It's nothing like that. It's just warning my followers, if you buy this, it might come faulty. I'm sure they would replace it for you, but they replaced it for me twice, and every single time it was the same ordeal. So I don't think it's their fault. I think they need to redo the packaging. Alright, so I think that is all that I have to say for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you try any of my favorites out and you end up loving them, then please let me know. I always love hearing your reactions to my favorite products because I feel like we all have very similar tastes, and that's why you guys are here. So do let me know what your favorites are. If there's anything that you think that I would love, please leave it in the comments below. And a huge thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring this video. If you guys are interested in the Scentbird subscription, that will be down below as well with the discount code. And also, since I'm so indecisive and I'm always changing my mind about perfume, I would love to know what your favorite perfumes are. I have an entire list of favorite perfumes, so if you guys want to see that in the future, let me know because I feel like I just love so many of them. But do let me know what your favorite is down below so I can make a mental note of that for when I'm shopping for more perfume. So thanks for hanging out with me and for talking makeup with me, and hopefully I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.